You know, this was one of those projects where I had anxiety and where I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, people are gonna like me as a cam girl? Are they gonna like my emotional scenes, you know? The production sent me an entire email with different links for me to prepare, for me to understand what do cam girls do, how do they dress, how does their background look like, where do they sit, how do they speak. Directors, yes, Sriram Raghavanji, that's somebody. I love thrillers. And a list of actors, yes, Hrithik Roshan would be someone I really would love to work with.
Hi Elnaaz, welcome to Eastern Night.
Hi Murtaza, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
So first of all, let me start by asking you this. What has been the response to Chutzpah for you?
It has been overwhelming. It has been really nice. I was very scared and worried about what people are gonna say about my character and my performance, and I've just been so extremely surprised about what people say about what I've done. So I'm actually very happy. I'm very excited because, you know, this was one of those projects where I had anxiety and where I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, people are gonna like me as a cam girl? Are they gonna like my emotional scenes, you know? And yes, it's been really good. The reviews that I've been reading about my performance, that's all an actor wants, really.
Right. So what was your first reaction when this series was offered to you? Because as you said that, you know, you play a cam girl, and it is something not many actresses must have done in, you know, previously. So what was your first reaction on it?
My first reaction obviously was, oh my god, what's happening here? Like, how are we gonna do this? Like, But then I got a narration with Mrik sir. He narrated the entire thing to me. I spoke to Simar sir. I knew that it's being made by Maddock, so obviously it would be a great way of making the series. And then somehow this apprehension that I had, it just went away, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be done nicely. It's gonna actually look way nicer than I was imagining it. So I just trusted the filmmakers then at that point, and I was like, okay, let's just do it. It's gonna look nice.
Right. So, you know, for your preparation, did you go and check out some videos that, you know, how these cam girls behave and stuff? Did you do something like that?
Yes, I had to prepare because I didn't know what a cam girl is. First, when I got to know, okay, you have to play a cam girl, I was like, what is a cam girl? I never knew that. So the production sent me an entire email with different links for me to prepare, for me to understand what do cam girls do, how do they dress, how does their background look like, where do they sit, how do they speak, you know. So all of this was my prep, and it was obviously very different kind of prep. You have to like watch all of these girls and you're like, okay. But then it was great. It was something that I could do remotely, because we were in the middle of Corona, so I didn't have to meet my directors. I didn't have to, you know, meet people. I could just do it on my laptop, and it was a quite crazy experience, and at the same time, it was fun.
You know, the series also talks about how people troll on social media, and I think celebrities are quite a soft target when it comes to trolling. Have you faced something like that, and, you know, how did you tackle it?
I haven't been trolled as much yet, touch wood. But yes, obviously there are trollers. Obviously I do get weird comments on my Instagram constantly. I either ignore them or I delete them, or, you know, I don't think you have to take these people seriously. As Gautam nicely says in the series, they're part and parcel of being famous. So you will have them, and you just have to learn to deal with them, I guess. That's it.
Right. You know, of course, you started with Sacred Games. I think you became very popular thanks to your character of Zoya and Jamila, slash Jamila. So, when you are offered something, now, do you have that kind of a pressure that I have to deliver something that is equal to what Sacred Games was?
See, you can never have that kind of a pressure as an actor. You should never have that kind of a pressure because you keep making different films and series and projects. You never know how they're going to turn out. You obviously want to choose the right scripts, and that's what we have to do. Like, I always try to at least choose scripts where I know I can do justice to the character, or it feels like I like the script. Now, what's going to happen later once the film is out, or how people are going to like it, is something else. That's not in my hands. Like how you could see Sacred Games 1 did wonders, and I was part of Sacred Games 2, and it was the same makers, it was the same series, but people didn't like season 2 as much as they did season 1. So you can never put that kind of pressure on yourself, because you don't work well under pressure. And that's something that I have realized also, and I do not want to work under pressure. I just want to see, acting is a passion for me. So I want to make sure that while I'm doing it, I'm happy and I love it, and hopefully it turns out to be a project that people like too, or at least like my character or what I've done. And that's all that there should be as an actor. You shouldn't have any more pressure.
Right. So, Elnaaz, as you have just started your journey in the industry, I would like to know, is there a list of actors and directors that you want to collaborate with?
Directors, yes. Sriram Raghavanji, that's somebody. I love thrillers, so I always wanted to do a thriller. I got to do a thriller this year, which is Sangeet, with Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Jaydeep sir. Also, crazy director. I love him. He's amazing. But a director that I would love to work with is Sriram Raghavan sir. And a list of actors, yes. Hrithik Roshan would be someone I really would love to work with. I really wanted to work with Aditya Roy Kapoor, which also this year happened. I did a song in his film Om, which hopefully should come out soon if theaters open at any point. Yeah, there are many. I actually would love to work with everybody. There is so much you can learn from different directors, from working with different actors. It's just a pleasure working with anyone, honestly, because it's always been a dream of mine to work in Bollywood. So whoever I get to work with, it's just a bonus.
Right. So what's happening next apart from Sangeet and of course the song in Om? Where do we see you?
Well, there are two really big announcements that are yet to come. I wish that we could already speak about it, but it's gonna take at least, I think, another month, and then we can announce them. So unfortunately I can't tell you, but I can tell you that there are two super exciting projects.
Okay, that's great.